Item number SCP-4666. Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. Web traffic and law enforcement channels worldwide are to be monitored for evidence of 4666 activity, and particularly for cases of stalking or reports of anomalous phenomenon involving families with young children. Should a Weissnacht event be suspected to be in progress, the nearest containment task force is to be dispatched to attempt containment of 4666. Standard PDP slash V3 humanoid. Oh, my brain just died. VIII humanoid first contact protocols applied. Media coverage of family deaths attributed to SCP-4666 is to be suppressed or falsified to make said deaths appear as non-anomalous home invasion murders. Forensic evidence and 4666-A instances collected by non-Foundation agencies are to be confiscated and witnesses amnesticized. Description: SCP-4666 is currently believed to be a single, exceptionally long-lived humanoid entity of unknown origin. Survivors of Weissnacht events typically describe 4666 as a very tall, between 2 and 2.3 meters, elderly male of European descent, with an extremely emaciated appearance. The entity always appears completely naked, even when observed outdoors in freezing weather. Though the nature and extent of its anomalous properties remain uncertain, 4666 appears capable of instantaneous or near instantaneous travel to any location north of 40 degrees north latitude, and possibly to any location on Earth. 4666 activity occurs exclusively within a period of 12 consecutive nights every year from the night of December 21st, 2022 to the night of January 1st to 2nd. Wait, 2120. I just read that December from night of December. I read that like it was a year. From the night of December 21st or 22nd to the night of January 1st or 2nd. There. This period is known as 4666's active phase. During this phase, in what are termed Weissnacht events, 4666 will appear at dwellings in one or multiple locations north of 40 degrees north latitude. You know what? Very slight distraction. I want to look up what Weissnacht means. I know Nacht is night. What is Weiss? Translation.
That's good. My butt someone's gonna help. So I'll be right back.
Well,
so while you're doing that, I'll be back.
Well, I already found it.
Well, find more shit. I'll be back.
Okay, so from what I'm seeing, Vice in this form means to shine or be white. So it's a white night event or shine night event. Probably more toward the white interpretation. Anyway, how's your day been, Julie?
Well, I think I have heard today the stupidest question a customer has asked yet.
Oh,
While working.
congratulations.
Would you like to know what it was? I just told
Sure.
one of my siblings, yeah. I told Ty and now I will tell Spood. Listen, Spood. What? A customer today, they asked with the most honest voice, do the different burritos have different ingredients in them? The menu has photographs, so there's photos of what showing each layer in the burritos. Well, if they have COVID, it won't matter. And after I told her,
Alright, I'm
yes,
back.
they do, without making fun of her, she paused for a bit as if in thought and then just went for a burger. She gave up.
Also, I wasn't sure, did I mute myself before I left? Because I did see how motherfuckers accidentally kicked my desk.
I didn't notice any sounds. I don't
Ah.
know.
Anyways,
Wait, how do you not? Wait,
Huh?
how do you not know whether or not you muted yourself? You came back, so if you muted yourself, you would have had to unmute yourself.
Well, congratulations, Bright. I guess you also heard the story of the stupidest customer I've had so far.
Possibly. Anyways,
So,
ready to continue?
anyway, since I don't think you were here, Bright, Weissnacht means white night.
Gotcha.
White night event.
Not the bad white knight, but this white knight.
Snow
This
night.
is still a bad. This is still a bad white night.
Well, yeah.
Are you?
Okay, not the Twitter white knight.
Anyway, during this phase, in what are termed Weissnacht events, SCP-4666 will appear at dwellings in one or multiple locations north of 40 degrees north latitude. In all non-Weissnacht events, these dwellings have shared the following characteristics: isolated, rural location, home to a family with at least one child under the age of 8, and situated in an area with snow cover lasting throughout the duration of the event. Weissnacht events consist of the following general progression. Nights 1 to 7. Children will report seeing 4666 in the vicinity of their family's dwelling. The entity will typically be observed watching the dwelling from a distance, such as from across a nearby field or from the edge of a neighboring forest. In some cases, children will report waking at night to find 4666 watching them sleep through a window. Ugh. Nights 8 through 11. Family members, including the parents, will report sounds of footsteps coming from the roof or the attic. An extremely unpleasant odor will also frequently be noticed inside the dwelling. No cause for this phenomena will be found. As a result, parents will often begin to suspect that their family is being stalked or even that their dwelling might be haunted. Night 12. Over the course of the night, one of two scenarios will occur. The first and most common is that 4666 will kill all members of the family, save for one child under the age of 8, whom it will abduct. 4666 will inflict incapacitating injuries to family members while they are sleeping, then herd them into a single room of the dwelling, where it will proceed to kill them in view of each other. The method of killing varies with the event and will typically be preceded by some form of torture, which appears to serve a ritualistic purpose. See Weissnacht events log below. In the second scenario, which has occurred roughly 15% of known Weissnacht events, 4666 will not harm the family. Family members will report hearing footsteps inside their dwelling during the night, though no signs of forced entry will be found. In the morning, children will discover presents at the foot of their beds. These will consist of toys crudely crafted from the remains of human children. See SCP 4666A-A instances log below. Oh, okay. So never mind. The Yeoman does actually engage in a false imprisonment.
Yep.
I misremembered that part. He
Ho
does
ho ho.
he does corral the family into a single room and keep them trapped there for a time before killing them. So that probably fit that definition.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. You're gonna die.
Although
I'm
let's
sorry, when
be
you say white night and you're referring to a night covered in snow, I have to think Christmas.
well, I mean, yeah. This happens like around Christmas. That's why he's called the Yule Man. But yeah, this we now know that if we were able to prosecute 4666, that false imprisonment would potentially be pursued. It probably come like way, way, way after any other crimes, but it could be charged.
Man, I
I
love
think one of
jalapenos on my
the
burger.
what?
What did you say, Brian?
I said, man, I love jalapenos on my burger.
Well, yeah, but those aren't related to the Yule Man.
I'm also reading right now.
Hatchet talks about like an entire family getting killed, or if an entire family like being forced to kill each other while being in prison, and the remains of the killed children specifically, not the parents or anything like that, not grandma. So we don't know what they do with those parts, but the children part specifically they use to make crudely made toys.
I think it's implied that they leave everyone else's corpses behind. The toys are made out of the abducted children only.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, now I'm just imagining me and Hedge are at a crime scene. Hedge just like looking at all the clues and saying them out loud. And I'm just going like, man, I just love jalapenos on my burger. Just chomping down another bite of my burger. I'm sorry.
Anyway, Vice Knocked events log. Notable Vice Knocked events. Location: unknown village, Croatia. Year circa 1498.
Long time ago.
Description of Vice Knocked event: unconfirmed. An entire family was killed with the exception of one of the children, age unknown, who was abducted. Though specific details about the event are not available in recovered documents, it was noted that the killings presented strong paganistic elements and that the family members had been made to suffer greatly prior to death. The archbishop who oversaw the investigation wrote that he believed the family had been killed as a part of a demonic ritual.
Of course, a fucker would say that shit.
I mean, yeah, it's the
It's
Middle Ages.
1498, yeah.
Unknown village, Rupert's Land, present-day Ontario, Canada.
So Rupert's Land before it became Ontario, Canada.
I see. Unconfirmed. An entire family was killed with the exception of two of the children, one of whom was abandoned and one of whom, female, age unknown, escaped during the abducted, not abandoned. What the fuck? Escaped
Okay, the
during the
brain makes
killings.
mistakes.
Escaped during the killings and was able to reach a nearby village. She told authorities that a naked man had broken into her family's dwelling during the night and proceeded to torture them. Exact method not specified in recovered documents. Upon investigation, the bodies of the family members were found inside their dwelling, hanging upside down from the ceiling. All had been exsanguinated.
Mm.
Oh, Eichstätt, Germany, 1913. An entire family was killed with the exception of the youngest child, male age 3, who was abducted. The bodies of the parents and 5 other children were found inside a stable adjoining their dwelling. They had been restrained by having knives, pitchforks, and other sharp implements forced through the palms of their hands and into the walls of the stable, before having their tongues removed, leading to hemorrhaging and death. Blood from the family members had been used to paint elaborate patterns of unknown meaning on the hides of the mule, goat, and 2 cows present in the stable. The animals themselves were not harmed. Neighbors told authorities that in the week preceding the killings, the father of the family had mentioned finding tracks in the snow around the family's dwelling, which appeared to have been made by bare human feet. Okay, Ploios, Soviet Union, 1956. An entire family was killed with the exception of the youngest child, male age 4, who was abducted. The bodies of the children and 1 other child were found in the living room. Of the bodies of the parents and 1 other child were found in the living room of their house. They had been restrained and their feet held over the flames and the fireplace for an extended period of time, calcinating the tissues of the feet and exposing the bones. Then they had their heads crushed from an unknown heavy implement. Hundreds of bite marks, believed to have been inflicted post-mortem, were found on each of the bodies. Analysis of recovered police photographs has shown that the size, shape, and configuration of 4666's teeth do not match those of a human being or any known animal. Branches cut from a fir tree outside the house had also been placed over the bodies to unknown purpose. Ugh.
Joy.
Mm. Okay. Skuden. Oh, gods. Skudenshaven, Norway,
Do you want me to look up how to
1970.
pronounce it, or?
It's fine. An entire family was killed with the exception of the 2nd youngest child, female age 5, who was abducted. The bodies of the parents and 2 other children were found in the basement of their house. Each had at least 1 limb pulled off by brute force before being stabbed precisely 39 times with an unknown sharp implement, possibly a piece of bone from one of the removed limbs, resulting in massive blood loss and death. The family members had then been eviscerated and their small and large intestines removed and cut into 30 to 50 centimeter long pieces. These had been arranged in radiating lines around the bodies. Feces from the intestines had been used to trace symbols of unknown meaning on the walls of the basement.
Well, that tells us he's very good at cutting small bits.
Mm.
Let me, I have something up for the Wait, what?
Again,
A
stop there.
starter? Oh, did you hear that?
I didn't hear that. I'm just pronouncing it the way that I would.
A starter? Let me just link the thing I was using to.
Again, stop there. Edaskatir, Iceland.
A starter? A yay starter?
Egg Statir. Statir. Whatever.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 1996. An entire family was killed with the exception of the youngest child, female age 4, who was abducted. The bodies of the parents and 7 other children were found inside their house. All had large pieces of skin removed from their backs, necks, and groins prior to death. Removed skin was found to have been partially consumed. They had then been killed by decapitation with a bucksaw that had belonged to the family following death. The family members' headless bodies had been carried to their respective rooms and placed on their beds. Each of the removed heads had been placed upright on a step of the staircase leading from the first to the second floor, with the parents' heads on the top two steps and the children's heads on the lower steps, in decreasing order of age. Uh,
You okay, Hatchet?
yeah, I'm,
The crime's a bit brutal.
I'm
Yeah.
all right.
Also, when I thought at first this SCP only went against single child families, but I guess I was wrong.
Okay. Let's see. So the next document is notable SCP 4666 A-A instances recovered. So this is the toys made out of children.
Mhm.
Okay. Nurmes, Finland, year 1811. Description: small wooden drum with two wooden drumsticks of uneven length. Drum skin consists of 390 centimeters squared piece of skin belonging to a human child, stretched with thread made from human tendons. Gallagher, Wales, 1857. A small knife, 15 centimeters in length. Blade is 6 centimeters in length. Sculpted from a single piece of bone belonging to a human child. Symbols of unknown meaning have been carved into the handle. Makhat, Kazakhstan, 1903. A flute made from the hollowed out femur of a human child. Holes have been bored at uneven intervals along its length. The femur appears to have been dyed with human blood. Bangor, Michigan, 1960. A wooden box containing 13 miniature human-like figurines, each 4 to 6 centimeters in height, made from the phalangeal bones of human children, tied together with strips of human tendon. The figurines have been decorated with human hair and small pieces of torn clothing. DNA testing revealed that the remains belonged to 18 separate children. Cape Broyle, Canada, 1976. A ball, 23 centimeters in diameter, made from 19 layers of human skin wrapped tightly around the desiccated head of an unidentified human child, aged 2 to 3. Layers of skin are held in place with pine resin. Barad, Netherlands, 2006. A hairbrush. The handle is made of wood and poorly carven. In place of bristles, 43 deciduous human teeth have been set at irregular intervals into the handle. DNA testing revealed that each tooth belongs to a different child. Only 2 of the teeth could be matched to known abduction victims of 4666. Teeth vary in age from a few days to over 400 years. Okay. Discovery. 4666's existence and ongoing activity were first detected in 1974. Excuse me. Through the Foundation's newly implemented Anomalous Signature Recognition Program, also known as ASERP. This program marked the Foundation's first use of algorithms as a means of detecting anomalous phenomena. When several highly similar home invasion incidents resulting in family deaths were found to have occurred throughout Northern Hemisphere during the night of January 1st to the 2nd. Extensive research into civilian and law enforcement archives worldwide eventually uncovered evidence of probable Weissnacht events for nearly every preceding year, going back to the late 18th century. Average of 3.1 known events per year. Numerous historical documents were also found which appear to describe 4666 activity occurring prior to this period, in some cases as early as the 2nd century AD in Europe and Russia, and as early as the 1st century BC in Scandinavia. Fingerprints belonging to the same humanoid entity have been discovered at the locations of all Foundation investigated Weissnacht events. These have been matched to a partial fingerprint found preserved in dried blood on a recovered 4666-A instance dating from 1873. The fingerprints present characteristics not known to occur in human beings. See image. Human-like white hairs were also recovered from the locations of several Weissnacht events, though no DNA, human or otherwise, could be extracted from them. Fingerprint belonging to SCP-4666. Note the unique double swirl pattern. Okay. Addendum 4666-01. On which is this has got to
January 2nd, 2018.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. On January 2nd, 2018, several SCP-4666-A instances were discovered at a family's residence in Hoona, Alaska, following the conclusion of Weissnacht event number 060198. Among these instances was 4666-A-0960, which consisted of a crude life-size doll made from the emaciated body of a female child, to which the following modifications had been made. A dress made from various pieces of dirty, discolored clothing had been sewn around the body and in several places into the body's skin. The mouth had been sewn shut with thread made from human tendons, the lips painted red with a solution consisting primarily of human blood. The fingernails of another child had been glued over the body's fingernails with pine resin. These had been painted red with the same human blood-based solution. 3 of the body's fingers were missing. The entire scalp had been removed from the head, and the scalp of another child with long blonde hair sewn onto the head in its place. The hair had been tied into 2 braids. Both eyes had been removed, and 2 large round pebbles on which eyes had been crudely painted placed into the empty orbits. Upon examination by the family, the child from whom the doll had been made was found to still be alive, albeit unconscious. Authorities were notified, and the child was airlifted to Bartlett Regional Hospital in Juneau, Alaska, where she survived for 18 hours. 2 Foundation agents were dispatched and were able to interview the subject. See interview log below. Following the subject's death, her body was confiscated by the agents and all witnesses anesthetized as per standard procedure. DNA testing revealed the subject had been Ekaterina Morozova, age 7, a known abduction victim of SCP-4666 taken from her family's residence in Dubovka, Russia on the 2nd of January 2016. Autopsy of the subject's body showed she had been severely malnourished during the 2 years following her abduction, which had resulted in considerable stunting. Weight was only 15 kilograms, height was only 90 centimeters. A number of scars and burns were present on her skin, and she had suffered 2 bone fractures, left tibia, left ulna, that had not been reset and had healed improperly. Hands were heavily calloused. Cause of death was attributed to multiple organ failure resulting from severe sustained malnourishment. Audio log 4666 06201. Date January 2nd, 2018. Time so that's 11:27 Alaskan Standard Time to 11:49 Alaskan Standard Time. Location: Bartlett Regional Hospital, Juneau, Alaska. Interviewers: Agent Anthony Kawakowski. Agent Susan Moots attending. Subject: Ekaterina Morozova, 4666-A, female, age 7. Notes: subject regained consciousness for a period of roughly 30 minutes prior to expiring, during which she was interviewed. Hospital staff had previously removed the thread that had been sewn into her lips, allowing her to speak. Despite having been administered a morphine drip, the subject was largely coherent throughout the interview. The subject did not understand English and initially spoke only a language that was unfamiliar to Agent Kawakowski, and Muse. Recordings of this interview are currently being studied by the Department of Linguistics, as the language spoken by the subject was later found to match no known language, living or dead. Early indications are that it might be related to pre-Proto-Germanic. However, after several minutes, the subject began addressing the agents in Russian, which she spoke poorly. Agent Kawashki, who spoke rudimentary Russian, was able to conduct the interview without the need of an interpreter. Okay. I'll just say the agent. Hello, I'm Anthony. What's your name? Are you going to take me back to him? No, I promise. I'm just here to talk to you. I don't want to go back. You don't have to. You're safe now. Mishka? Can you tell me what happened to you? Do you remember the night he came to your house? I remember he hurt Mama and Papa in Katja and Uliana for a long time, and they were bleeding. After they stopped screaming, he put me in his bag his bag. He had a big bag. Other children were in the bag too. I think we go to other houses. I hear people screaming outside the bag all during the night. Each house he put another child in the bag. Then after the night he take us away. Where did he take you? Underground. Unknown word. Deep. Underground. You mean in a basement? Deep. Everything earth and mud and ice. Bones everywhere. Everything cold. I can't sleep because it's too cold. Were there lots of other children there with you? Lots of children. Lots of tunnels. Lots of holes. But I can't see all. I can't see the other unknown word. Too dark. My hole is with Renee and Helka and Sasha and Paul. We make the toys together. The toys? If you don't make the toys, you don't eat. Don't stop making the toys. Don't fall asleep or he hurt you. He hurts you? How? He hit you, or he burn you, or he bite off your fingers, or he cook you on the fire in his room and eat you. He eat Felipe and Sally. What about you? How did this happen to you? Did he do this? Renee and Helka and Sasha and Paul do this. They have to. Why? I get sick, and you can't make the toys. You become the toys. Ugh. So, full disclosure,
Yeah.
this one hit me harder than I was expecting because it's been a very long time since I looked into Yuleman,
Uh,
and this is the first time I ever actually read it myself.
gotcha.
Are you
So,
going to be okay?
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Then I recommend you don't read Cousin Johnny.
Cousin Johnny?
Let's
It's
just
a
say
different SCP.
it's worse. Like, there's an instance where he makes two parents eat their newborn in front of everyone in the church.
Oh, right, okay, I remember Cousin Johnny.
He is worse than Yuleman.
I can't say I fully agree.
I'm saying because he mainly tortures
Well,
Warden.
I think the Yule Man is worse to a degree because he
Wow.
feels more real.
Right.
Anyway, I can't
Yeah.
wait to find out how terribly the content farms are gonna butcher this.
Oh wait, I know an SCP that's worse than Yuleman.
What?
The Scarlet King.
It's the Scarlet King.
Yes, he's the king of our word. I'm
That
sorry.
is true, but
Yeah. Anyways, let's just look at the thumbnail. Alright, I'm upset with this art of the Yuleman. Because I do have my favorite art of the Yuleman right up here. That I think depicts it perfectly and creepy. It's this right here. I think this is a better interpretation of the Yuleman. Not where the fuck that is.
Well, yeah, but I mean, in terms of like
Yeah.
to get it across, I
Yeah.
feel like it's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah. It's just that I like this version better. It's way more terrifying.
Well, yeah.
I feel like it should get a 1. It's not in. It's it's not technically inaccurate, but it just feels clickbaity. And the point of clickbait is, well, inaccuracy does add to it. Like, but I feel like one point for purposely trying to be as clickbaity as possible, even if it's showing accurate, is something.
Mm. I don't know. I
Like,
would probably put it 0, but I'm not gonna argue.
Mm.
So if you want to put it at 1, then so be it.
well, yeah, because from what it sounded like, the Yule Man doesn't just like randomly go hello through the window. They go through the house and do the things and
Well, there
Well,
was,
during the secondary period of no, the first period of the stalking, children will occasionally wake up and say that they saw him staring at them through
through
their
the
window
window. Yeah.
while he slept. So
okay.
I take it that this is depicting that.
Yeah.
Oh, that would make sense. Okay, then in that case, 0.
Yeah, I know. I don't think it's clickbaity or anything like that. It's just that I wish it was a better depiction of the Yule Man. That's
Yeah.
I do think it's clickbaity, but not enough to get a 1.
yeah. It's just that I like this is my favorite interpretation, not whatever the hell that is.
Can we get this guy off the screen?
I'm
Well, there's
sorry.
a few, even though the Yule Man looks humanoid, there's a few details people keep pointing out through the like files, different people that sound like they're not human, like the teeth. But the picture in that just looks like a hillbilly's teeth, an old hillbilly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Also, that art that I showed of the Yule Man is the same person who makes art for Cousin Johnny.
Fair
fun.
enough.
Yeah.
Also, I'll be honest, the thumbnail looks less like the Yule Band to me and more like Grandpa got outside again and he's drunk.
Yeah, I just looked. They did keep the person's name, Hercules Rockefeller. That is the person who wrote it.
I see.
Alright, you ready?
Do you think they do a good job this?
No.
Mm,
Well, we can hope, right?
okay.
It's a sensitive subject, so they should at least try, right?
No.
Let's just go ahead.
Alright. In 3, 2, 1.
It was a freezing night a few days before Christmas when the Svensson family moved into their new cabin in the remote rural village of Havstrask, Sweden. The cabin was surrounded by fields of snow and mountains in the distance. Their nearest neighbors were 5 miles away. The Svenssons' children, Lucas and Maja, were getting excited for Christmas. They could hardly sleep at night. Their mother settled them into their new beds and read them a story from their favorite book. The children eventually fell asleep and their mother went back downstairs. Suddenly, Lucas
Okay, is it just me, or is the words faster than the animation? Because, like, the kids were falling asleep before he mentioned that they fell asleep. That's why
I don't know.
I wasn't I'm not sure if it's just me.
I clicked away to see if this is like in reference to an actual event, to an
Yeah.
actual Weissnacht event, and it doesn't look like it. Oh, what
And
the
even if
fuck is this child?
even if it's not, I'd have to say this is one of the few instances where I don't mind that because
That's fair.
Yeah.
there's so many instances of them like basically there's a lot of them we're not going to mention because a lot of it happened. Also, we don't really know all the events.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's implied that there's like one or two, like, what was it? Like, oh, at least like on average 3 or 4 of these events that happen a year. So
Yeah. Alright.
anyway,
Anyways. In 3, 2, 1.
Shot up in bed. Something had woken him from his sleep. He walked towards his bedroom window to see if there was anything outside. He couldn't see anything. Maybe he'd just imagined the noises scratching outside his window. But then he gave a small cry, for staring back at him through the window was the face.
Okay. It's a bit better.
I'd say it's a bit better. Don't know where the fucking conical teeth came from.
Right.
But you know what? I gotta say, this is kind of suitably unnerving. I can kind of appreciate what they did here.
Mm-hmm.
This is slightly more accurate. It definitely no longer looks like Grandpa got out.
Wait,
Yeah,
this is the first time where the SCP looks better than the thumbnail.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I mean, to be fair, we don't actually know what the Yuleman's teeth look like. We just know that they're
not
unlike any animal that we know of.
or human.
Yeah, so like, well, animal includes human, right?
I know. I just said that because the article said any human or animal, so that's where mine went there.
But either way, so like, I don't know. This feels like an entirely reasonable interpretation, and I hate it. I hate it. Get it off the screen, please.
When
Of an emaciated old man. Welcome back to SCP Exposed. Before I go on, please make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any
Oh,
Don't
for a second, I thought he
SCP
was
stories.
there for a split second. I thought he was gonna like provide a content, like a fucking content warning. But no, of
Your
course.
viewers are children. Are you going to show them naked old man?
Absolutely, Jerry.
Well, I'm thinking content warning is like, this one's very disturbing. Viewer discretion advised, sort of thing.
No.
But I mean,
They don't have that.
Yeah, I think oh, sorry.
My hopes were too high.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can say that I think that was good about Professor Lucius, because they at least did content warnings with certain SCPs. That was the only good thing. Anyways, not sure if Jerry remembers that.
I remember it.
Yeah. Anyways, 3, 2, 1.
Today,
I still
we bring you
remember
the
how they added boobs to a ghost.
I mean, hey, I don't mind that much.
Oh, so you want to watch Professor Lucius with us, Hatchet?
No. Press play.
Keter class object, SCP-4666.
It just looks like a Titan!
Oh my god, it does.
Oh
He's just a two. Wait a second. How tall is he again?
It was 2 something.
Yeah, I mean, 2 meters to 2.3 meters. So he's too short to be a Titan, but he's getting close to
He's
Titan
still
height.
pretty tall, but yeah, not Titan.
Yeah, the lowest class range for Titans is 3 meters.
So he's a baby Titan.
He's too old to be a Titan.
He's a
baby
baby. He's a baby old man Titan thing.
I think it'd be more like he's so old his Titan size shrunk.
I don't think Titans undergo that sort of process, but whatever.
Here's one. Okay, this is actually more terrifying right here.
That is kind of creepy. The
right
other one
back.
kind of just looks like an awkward toddler.
Okay.
All right.
Right back.
Do we continue or?
Well, Jerry's gone, so we couldn't even ask if they wanted us to continue or not.
Well, whatever.
So, okay, so far, this is the first time I am not upset of their depiction of the SCP. So far.
Honestly, yeah, like it feels entirely reasonable given the description we have.
If they just put this much effort in the other videos.
I think the only complaint I'd have is the black hair.
Yeah.
I think his silverish hair, because really old man.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the reason why I thought Cousin Johnny was probably worse than Yuleman is because after that incident I told you with the newborn eating, he leaves and they realize what they've done and have psychological issues because of it. So he doesn't kill everyone. He just basically makes go through really fucked up shit.
What talking about?
Oh, I was talking about Cousin Johnny while you're gone.
Oh.
A very fucked SCP. Anyways.
I'm looking at a video.
Oh?
I'm looking at a video of a baby flamingo tip-tapping their feet in shallow water.
Oh my god.
My soul is healing a little.
Are you ready to continue the
Anyway.
video?
Yeah, let's continue. Let's watch the fucking extra small Titan.
Yeah, Jerry, while you're also gone, me and Hedge both agreed so far this is the first time we've not really been that upset over an SCP design in a content
It's
farm
probably
video.
not the first time, it's just so few and far between that it's novel.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized, this is probably the first content farm that didn't do SCP-173.
Huh. That's odd.
Yeah. I mean, I
They
won't
didn't
complain.
they didn't do the SCP.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna complain because I don't have to do a whole shitload of editing.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. Anyways, let's continue in 3, 2, 1.
6. SCP-4666 is a long-lived humanoid entity of unknown origin. It is currently believed that there is only
Oh
one
god!
Oh, yeah. I gotta say, like, I'm reacting very negatively to this because, like, they're actually depicting him in a particularly creepy way, and I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
Although I'm still gonna, again, mention it's quite annoying that his hair is black for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't
To
his
the
hair literally just white? Only white?
Yeah, like, it'd be completely silver. But honestly, it's, like, such a small detail that I don't even really want to go so far as to say, mark off wrong SCP design.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
a very small detail. And compared to, like, other examples of wrong SCP designs, this is incredibly tame.
Yeah.
its kind in existence. It is described as resembling an old man of Eastern European descent. It is over 2 meters tall and is extremely emaciated looking. Witness accounts
also have
always
a
describe the entity.
They also have a surprising number of, like, different angles that they're showing it from.
Yeah.
Normally they have just, like, the one angle, the one way that they depict it, and they just edit that however they need.
Like the previous one where you just the murder monster just constantly jiggling around.
Yeah, just constantly flailing like a baby.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Entity as being naked, even when seen outside in freezing conditions. Although little is known of the entity's anomalous properties, What we do know is that it is capable of near instantaneous travel to any location north of 40 degrees latitude. SCP-466.
What the fuck was up with how they depicted that? Just have the whole screen shaking like you're in a train car.
Holy shit, they can draw a map.
Right. Oh yeah, why? Iceland is just completely white.
Yeah.
Or not Iceland, fucking Greenland and Iceland.
But here's the thing,
Why did
they can actually draw a map.
I mean, yeah, they even have Antarctica.
Yeah.
I mean, his arm is for some reason transparent, but
Yeah.
what the?
I think they put Australia next to Asia.
I mean, yeah, Australia's.
Wait, no, they didn't put Australia next to Asia. They put Australia next to. You know what? Let's let it go.
Whatever.
I mean, Australia looks like it's where it should be.
Yeah. I mean, I will say, well, maybe this part is a little bit squished, the Asia part a bit, but other than that, it's pretty fine.
Yeah, it does look kind of squished, but
this is their best map they've drawn so far.
yeah, it's like you can actually it's recognizably a map.
Oh, wait, I just realized Spain is touching Africa.
I mean, that's basically the case. IRL, there's like very little space
I looked
between.
at a map to figure out
Spain and
why
Africa.
Australia looked so off to me, and they literally skipped multiple Asian countries and just put Australia closer to.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I think I get what you mean. Kind of like there's just like a handful of smaller islands that
Yeah.
have been I guess have been consumed by climate change. Rest in peace.
But yeah, other than that, this is not a bad map. This is the first time we see a map and we don't click bad map.
They figured out how to trace an image. Let's move on.
Mostly trace.
Yeah, mostly trace. They kind of gave up when it came to Oceania.
Yeah, anyways, in 3, 2, 1.
Instantaneous travel to any location north of 40 degrees latitude. SCP-4666 activity occurs exclusively within a period of 12 consecutive nights every year, from the night of December 21st through 22nd to the night of January 1st through 2nd. This period is known as the entity's active phase. During this phase, in what are termed waste-snatched events, the entity will appear at dwellings in one.
Why?
This is what happens when you have someone who doesn't even try to look up how to pronounce something in German, I don't know jack shit about German, but I know that the W's sound like V's.
Yeah, Weisstadt, yeah.
Yeah, and the fucking CHT makes an oct.
Yeah, you're correct. It took 2 years of German. You're correct.
Fucking Weiss. Oh, that's yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything for hurting me physically with their mispronunciation of German words?
If it makes you feel better, they made the map a little bit worse by using the SCP symbol instead of red dots.
Oh, God.
I take it the bingo does not include hurt hatchet with German pronunciation.
I might have to change bad map/math to bad map/math/language.
I played Wolfenstein once. I can pronounce German. That's basically my experience, Sanji. That and having watched Attack on Titan and listened to its music a lot, because the soundtrack of Attack on Titan features a lot of German.
At one point, my sister took a lot of German classes and became obsessed with German.
It is a very cool and pretty language.
Yeah, I can...
Well,
oh, sorry.
her first name is literally a German word, so
Yeah. Also, the only German words I can remember, even though it took 2 years of it, is Auf Wiedersehen and Krankenwagen. Which is say ambulance and hello and goodbye.
You don't even know Guten Tag?
No.
That's good day.
Yeah.
How can you not know Guten Tag?
Guten Morgen.
Yeah, there's another one. Guten Morgen.
Yeah. I think I remember Krankenwagen so much because it's the memes that people just screaming that word.
Heineken!
Oh yeah, I also know that too.
Well, that one's pretty easy because it's beer brand.
Yeah. Anyways, restarting the video after language.
Or multiple locations north of 40 degrees north latitude. All recorded waist-notched events.
Okay, back up.
So they
Just
literally say anything at the up part of the line, and then they put one under it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna point out. Come
you have
on,
to put
man.
bad map. You have to put bad map.
Yeah. That's the best spot to put it. They say it occurs north of this line. You see this big red line? It occurs north of the line. Puts a dot below the line. Put the dot south of the line. Come on, man.
You have to
We're
put
so
bad map.
close to not having
And why
that.
and why did they put the dots like so close to the line too? You could have scouted them anywhere above there. But no, you decide, keep them all really close to the line and put one below the line because fuck me, I guess.
Wait, I just realized they just put a majority of the events on the Eastern Hemisphere. Fuck the Western Hemisphere. They only put one.
Technically, they put 2 out of 3, 2 in Asia specifically, one in the United States, and one in like Europe.
Yeah, that's like kind of on the border of like Europe and Asia region.
Yeah, I just find it kind of funny that it's just fuck the Western Hemisphere.
Actually, wait, you know what? That's probably either in Ukraine or one of those countries nearby. It might actually be Russia. But whatever.
Yeah. Anyways, in 3, 2, 1.
North latitude. All recorded waist-notched events have one thing in common. They have all occurred at the homes of families with at least one child under 8 years old, living in rural areas, and the areas are snow-covered throughout the entire event. The waist-notched events follow a general progression. During the first 7 nights, children will report.
Every time he says that, I genuinely feel like I'm getting shot in the side.
Well, if it makes you feel better, look at the lifeless eyes of the child. We see why he didn't take that kid. Yeah, I think looking at the actual accurate map, I think you're right. That probably was in Ukraine.
Yeah, like either in Ukraine or that section of Russia that's between the Black Sea and the and the Caspian Sea. That's the two.
And then one happened in China and one happened in Russia.
Yeah.
In 3, 2, 1.
To their parents that they have seen SCP-4666, usually standing in a field looking towards their home, or occasionally they have woken to
not left alive.
He's just sitting there, menacingly. Anyway.
Yeah.
Find the entity staring at them through their bedroom windows. Between the 8th and 11th nights, family members, including the parents, will report sounds of footsteps coming from the roof or the attic. An extremely unpleasant odor will also frequently be noticed inside the dwelling. No causes for these phenomena will be found.
What is this Hanna-Barbera ass animation there?
I don't know.
Why are they? Yeah, just like why like the adults have
Sarah,
Hanna-Barbera eyes?
but it's not quite there because they never added shadows inside the eyeball.
True.
They were
True.
just
Yeah.
very cheap with the shading and didn't add white inside.
I mean, here's
White,
Right.
like before a certain era, white used to be more expensive because you used it more. In fact, even in the early 90s, black and white were slightly more expensive.
yeah. Also, so far, I'm just gonna say this: we only have one thing on the bingo board so far this part of the video, which is
Yeah,
surprising.
we're what, like a quarter through?
Yeah.
Yeah, a
It's
little
more
less
like
than a quarter.
they tried and failed to Hanna-Barbera on the wife. They gave up most of the way through on the husband and did normal on the child, the
They
dead-eyed child.
yeah, they gave the child button eyes. They tried to go Scooby-Doo with the wife, and they just gave the husband 2 black eyes.
Yeah. Wait, I just realized something. What would happen if a a child is being, the events happening with them in that house, and they just decide to just go to a hotel or something? Like, they just leave. Will Yuleman follow, or?
Well, as you saw in the events of the files, if the child leaves the house, the Yule Man tends to not follow the child.
Yeah, so like hypothetically, I think like if the family just skedaddled like before the actual Weissnacht event,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'd
I
be fine.
yeah, I think they'd be fine.
As long as they aren't there on January 2nd.
Yeah. First or second.
Yeah.
So you can survive.
Yeah.
Anyways, in 3, 2, 1.
As a result, parents will often begin to suspect that their family is being stalked, or even that their dwelling might be haunted. On the 12th night, one of 2 scenarios will occur. The most common scenario is that SCP-4666 will kill all the family members except for one child under 8 whom he will abduct. The entity will first inflict incapacitating injuries on the family members
I don't
whilst they
know.
are sleeping. He will then take them into one room and torture them before finally killing them, all in what appears to be some
If
form
they're
of
already dead, you can't torture them.
Yeah.
Well, they're not already dead.
But I will say, so far, it's showing one event, not... It's not shown as brutal as the state in the article, but it's not bad.
Well, they're basically showing things over like the summary that's given in
Yeah.
the description.
Yeah.
So like it's passable.
Yeah, it's surprisingly, this is not a bad video so far, and I'm gonna eat my words later.
Yeah, like I'm actually surprised thus far at like the actual lack of issues.
Yeah,
Granted, all they're really doing is like terribly animating over like someone reading the article verbatim for the most part.
yeah,
But I mean that's significantly better than what they normally do.
yeah. Alright, in 3, 2, 1.
ritual. The second scenario occurs in only approximately 15% of the Weissnacht events. SCP-4666 will not kill the family. The families will report hearing footsteps in their attics and smell a strange odor, the source of which they cannot find. No signs of entry will be discovered. In the morning, the children awaken to find presents at the foot of their beds. These will be crudely crafted toys made out of the remains of human children. These toys are referred to as
It's like for the first way that they showed it looked like it was just a licorice man.
Yeah,
Someone tied licorice strings together to make a little doll.
yeah.
Goodness.
Also, with it close up, this is not a bad design for one of the instances.
Yeah, this feels passable.
Yeah. Here, anyways.
SCP-4666-A. A confirmed Weissnacht event took place in 1913 in Eichstätt, Germany. An entire family was killed, with the exception of the youngest child, who was a 3-year-old male. He was abducted. The bodies of the parents and 5 other children were found inside a stable adjoining their dwelling. They had been restrained by having knives, pitchforks, and other sharp implements forced through the palms of their hands and into the walls of the stable, before having their tongues removed, leading to hemorrhaging and death. Blood from the family members had then been used to paint elaborate patterns of unknown meaning on the hides of the mule, goat, and 2 cows present in the stable, but they were unharmed. Neighbors told authorities that in the week preceding
the chill-ass cow just hanging out.
Yeah.
Hey, the cow isn't a victim.
Yeah, the guy's like, check out my tattoos.
I don't know. I'd say the cow was a victim in the sense that they had to sit there and watch all this, but
That's fair.
get that cow into therapy.
Unless the cow enjoyed it.
If the cow enjoyed it, get the cow into therapy.
Right, where's it? 3, 2, 1.
killings, the father of the family had mentioned finding tracks in the snow around the family's dwelling, which appeared to have been made by bare human feet. An example of an SCP-466-A was discovered in Baard in the Netherlands in 2006. It was a hairbrush. The handle was made from wood and it was poorly carved. In place of bristles, 43 deciduous human teeth had been set at irregular intervals into the handle.
Don't
DNA
close up on it, dude. Come on.
It looks like these teeth have either been rotted or have, like, massive cavities.
Right?
Yeah.
They're made out of the teeth of children who have no means to take care of their dental hygiene
Alright.
and are living in squalid conditions.
But I will say only one actually looks broken. The others have less like cavities and more like the natural divots people tend to have on the top of their teeth.
Yeah. Also, give me a quick second. I want to check, what does deciduous mean in talking about human teeth? Deciduous. Well, I know that it's let's see. Denoting the milk teeth of an animal which are shed after a time. This is the period for deciduous teeth are. Oh, okay, so it's the baby teeth. So these are a bunch of baby teeth.
Gotcha.
Huh. I did not know that those could be called deciduous teeth. It's named after, like, I know that deciduous refers to, like, trees that have leaves
Yeah.
that drop. I didn't know that it referred to teeth that drop, basically. That come out.
Yeah. Anyways.
Wonder.
In 3, 2, 1.
testing revealed that each tooth belonged to a different child, and they ranged in age from between a few days old to 400 years old. The Foundation first became aware of SCP-4666's existence and ongoing activity in 1974, whilst using its newly implemented anomalous signature recognition program. Several highly similar home invasion incidents resulting in family deaths were found to have occurred throughout the Northern Hemisphere on the nights of either the 1st or 2nd of January.
Line,
Further extensive research was conducted into civilian and law enforcement archives worldwide. This uncovered evidence of an average 3 Weissnacht events taking place every year dating back to the 18th century. Numerous historical documents were also found.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
This is just an objectively funny image.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. This is just so funny.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a journal entry to Gravity Falls with the way it's drawn.
Oh yeah, kind of. And why do they keep depicting him like he's doing the T-Rex arms?
So far, we're almost halfway, and we have not had that many issues.
Yeah, this is unsettling, honestly.
Yeah. Right, in 3, 2, 1.
which appear to describe SCP-4666 activity occurring prior to this period. Some cases in Europe and Russia dated back to the 2nd century AD, whilst cases in Scandinavia were as far back as the 1st century BC. Fingerprints were discovered at the locations of all Y-snatched events. The fingerprints present showed characteristics not known to occur in human beings. Human-like white hairs were also recovered from the locations of several Y-snatched
okay.
events.
Okay. Are we petty enough to mark down contradictions because they've constantly showed him with black hair, but now they're mentioning the white hair?
Yeah.
Alright,
Are we petty enough? We doing it?
we can.
Yeah.
Okay.
After all, they've drawn him so many times and so many angles.
Yeah.
And typically they only do a few angles and then
Yeah,
just
like one or
repeat it
two.
over and over. They've done so many this time. And
Yeah.
all of them with black hair, and then suddenly there's a white hair.
It's like, wait, I just realized something. It's like, it's like they, where is, it's like they tried to constantly make him look like Aaron's first Titan.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Let me see. Copy image. Like, I kind of feel like they might have been taking inspo from him. Recording live stream VC chat.
Oh yeah.
Kind of hard to find a image that actually shows more of his hair, but that gets most of the thing across.
Alright, we good to continue?
I guess.
Though no DNA, human or otherwise, could be extracted from them. Prints that were found preserved in dried blood on a recovered SCP-4666-A were found to match. Currently, web traffic and law enforcement channels worldwide are being monitored.
Hey, Derna.
Oh, hi, Adurna. We're doing
It's the Yuleman.
Eat the Yuleman. So far, we are actually now halfway. Pretty much. And it is barely bad. Surprisingly.
They might actually get for once a full bill of like 100%. I could see it.
Yeah.
This is gonna be literally their best video.
Or, well, 0%. Because, oh, wait, no, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% because no like nothing
No
taken off.
marks. Where's the episode? I don't know. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah. Alright, in 3, 2, 1.
For evidence of the entity's activity. The Foundation are particularly looking for cases of stalking or reports of anomalous phenomena involving families with young children. Should a Y-snatched event be suspected to be in progress, the nearest containment task force will be dispatched to attempt containment of the entity. The usual PDP/VIII humanoid first contact protocols will apply. All media coverage of family deaths attributed to the entity is to be suppressed or falsified to make the deaths appear as non-anomalous home invasion murders. Any forensic evidence or examples of SCP-4666-A that has been collected by non-Foundation agencies is to be confiscated, and witnesses will be amnesticized. On the 2nd of January 2018, a Y-snatched event took place at a family's home in Hoonah, Alaska. SCP-4666-A-0960 was discovered at the home. It was a crude, life-size doll made from the emaciated body.
There we go.
Well,
I
that's
can't say
terrifying.
I can't say that they messed it up either.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't like seeing this depicted.
Yeah. Okay, so 3, 2, 1.
Body of a female child. Some modifications had been made to it. A dress made from various pieces of dirty, discolored clothing had been sewn around the body, and in several places into the actual skin of the body. The mouth had been sewn shut with thread made from human tendons, and the lips painted red with a solution consisting primarily of human blood. The fingernails of another child had been glued onto the fingers of the body using pine resin. The fingernails had then been painted red using the same human blood-based solution. The entire scalp had been removed from the head, and the scalp of another child with long blonde hair sewn onto the head in its place. The hair had been tied into 2 braids. The body's eyes had been removed, and in their place were 2 large round pebbles on which eyes had been crudely painted. The child from whom the doll had been made was subsequently found to be still alive by its family, although in an unconscious state. The child was taken to Bartlett Regional Hospital in Juneau, Alaska, where she survived for 18 hours. 2 Foundation agents were sent to the hospital to interview the child. Agent Anthony Kowalczyk and Agent Susan Muse conducted the interview.
Holy shit, they actually kept the agents.
Yeah.
They might really get an 100.
Holy
As well
fucking
as
shit.
As well as the girl.
I don't think we've ever had any of the content farms get an 100.
Yeah.
Also, why does he look like he's like fucking never not slept
They don't
waiting
get
for
points.
like half of his life?
They
Yeah.
don't get points down for bad art. This
Yeah.
is a content farm.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. But yeah, like this so far, we are past halfway and are barely having any issues. And any issues we have isn't really gonna affect the rubric.
Yeah. It's just, what's up with this guy and this gal?
Yeah.
What's their story?
I love how the like
Warning.
the
Do not
chin is,
follow
like,
the
off
great
center.
Dr. Bright on Twitch.
Yeah.
Worst mistake imaginable. I repeat, do not follow the great Dr. Bright on Twitch.
Hold on, Adorno, what did you just do? Because I just gotta follow. Thank you for the follow. I love it. Love you for following. Thank you. Wait. What? Why is YouTube notifications going through OBS?
damn.
I have YouTube notifications turned off on Streamlabs. What the fuck? But thank you for
Wait, are you
following.
are you like also streaming on YouTube then?
No. It's just
Okay.
for some fucking reason it went through.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why
I'm
she was
confused.
confused.
Hmm.
Yeah, but thank you for subscribing. You know, you're probably not even gonna see me. Anyways, yeah, I didn't hear what it turned to say because they followed and I just heard it. It just was warning. Do not follow.
Oh my god.
So I didn't hear what you said.
I think Adorno was just laughing at the fact that the chin is off center.
Ow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
I hate
Or were you
how
about to say-
so far they could have put this much effort in the rest of their videos, but they don't.
Yeah. It's
I feel like this video proves that they do read the articles, even if they
Yeah.
have all the animation cheaply made.
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, like I do know of 2 like YouTubers who have actually like talked about them. I think working on content farms like these.
SCP ones or just content farms in general?
SCP ones specifically. I can
I assume one of them is Radiger, because that's where I got the idea from.
Okay, so where?
Yeah, the person I got this idea from was Radiger, who is an SCP writer. they've written SCP articles. And they basically started this.
Okay, one sec.
I'm pretty
Why
sure.
is
Oh.
they were okay.
Yeah.
They were green before, but I don't know why. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jerry knows who I'm talking about.
Here, I'm gonna send you this. Where are you?
Slight tangent.
Okay, there you go. That's their channel.
Yeah.
They talked about it. Yeah, there are two writers. But funnily enough, I found them because by watching something about another YouTuber that I used to follow. And them completely destroying her like writing advice and stuff.
Anyways, and let's go ahead and start the video. In 3, 2, 1.
Interview. They discovered that the subject was a 7-year-old girl named Ekaterina Morozova. The hospital had removed the thread from her lips, thus allowing her to speak. Despite the fact that she had been given morphine, she remained conscious for around 30 minutes. The subject spoke in a language unknown to both agents. She wasn't able to speak English at all. The agents eventually managed to conduct the interview in Russian, as both Agent Antony Kowalczyk and the subject were reasonably fluent in that language.
Okay, they left slight information out of that, but it's not bad. Cause like,
yeah, they just didn't go into more depth about the completely unknown language.
Yeah, you kind of have to expect laziness.
Yeah.
But still, this is. I hate how this is not so bad. I
would just give them a point off just for that. Just personally. But,
Anyways, in 3, 2, 1.
Antony Kowalczyk began the interview. It went as follows. Hello, I'm Antony. What's your name?
Oh, God.
Are you going to take me back to him?
Asked the subject. No, I promise. I'm just here to talk to you. The subject paused for a few seconds before saying,
I really hate his fake voices. Why doesn't he just hire one voice actor? One person. One. For once.
Yeah.
Just one.
Just one. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
If you're not good at making other voices, that's okay. I'm not good at it either. Just hire people. Hire people.
Anyways, in 3, 2, 1.
I don't want to go back.
You don't have to. You're safe now, Mishka. The subject remained silent. Can you tell me what happened to you? Do you remember the night he came to your house?
I remember he hurt Mama and Papa and Katja and Juliana for a long time, and they were bleeding. After they stopped screaming, he put me in his bag.
His bag?
He had a big bag. Other children were in the bag too. I think we go to other houses. I hear people screaming outside the bag all during the night. Each house, he put another child in the bag. Then, after the night, he'd take us away.
Where did he take you?
Underground?
She then said something which was unknown before continuing.
Deep.
Underground? You mean in a basement?
Deep. Everything earth and mud
Technically,
and
wasn't
ice.
everything she said unknowns? They were all unknowns?
No, this is him reading directly from the article again.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like a couple points where she's like basically slips into the fucking 4666 language.
Yeah. Anyways, 3, 2, 1.
Bones everywhere. Everything cold. I can't sleep because it's too cold.
Were there lots of other children there with you?
Lots of children, lots of tunnels, lots of holes. But I can't see all. I can't see the other. Too dark. My hole is with Renee and Hecla and Sasha and Paul. We make the toys together.
The toys?
If you don't make the toys, you don't eat.
Oh
Don't stop
God.
making the toys. Don't fall asleep, or he hurt you.
He hurts you? How?
He hit you, or he burn you, or he bite off your fingers, or he cook you on the fire in his room and eat you. He eat Felipe and Sally.
What about you? How did this happen to you? Did he do this? The subject paused for a moment.
Renee and Hecla and Sasha and Paul do this. They have to.
Why?
I get sick. When you can't make the toys, you become the toys.
The interview concluded then as the subject became unconscious. After the subject's passing DNA testing was conducted, it revealed the subject had been Ekaterina Morozova, age 7, a known abduction victim of SCP-4666, taken from her family's residence in Dubovka, Russia on the 2nd of January 2016. An autopsy of the subject's body showed she had been severely malnourished during the 2 years following her abduction, which had resulted in considerable stunting. At the time of death, her weight was only 15 kilograms and her height 90 centimeters. A number of scars and burns were present on her skin, and she had suffered 2 bone fractures to her left tibia and left ulna that had not been reset and had healed improperly. Her hands were heavily calloused, and the cause of death was attributed to multiple organ failures resulting from severe, sustained malnourishment. Analysis of recovered police photographs has shown that
We get it. A couple of her bones were broken. You don't need to keep switching back to the x-rays.
Yeah.
Maybe they were like, hey, these x-rays were good. We should just show them more.
I just realized we're less than a minute left, and we only had 2 issues, and neither of the issues have anything to do with the rubric.
That's right.
Subtle.
Let's finish it. 3, 2, 1.
that the size, shape, and configuration of SCP-4666's teeth do not match those of a human being or of any known animal. Also known as ASRP, this program marked the Foundation's first usage of algorithms as a means of detecting anomalous phenomena. Recordings of this interview are currently being studied by the Department of Linguistics, as the language spoken by the subject was later found to match no known language, living or dead. Early indications are that it might be related to pre-Proto-Germanic. What do you think of that SCP case?
How the fuck did they not mess this up?
I think we already know that they're gonna get a 0 everywhere. They didn't change the story. They didn't remove any characters. They didn't alter a character to be unrecognizable as that character. And they didn't really do anything offensive.
I mean, I guess they left out a lot of, like, things that were in, like, the examples of the events, but I mean...
They left out a lot of things, but they are a channel aimed at children, and I can't think of a child-friendly way for them to add those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, let's go ahead and rate it. Rule character / license.
0?
0.
Added or altered gore or violence.
They showed gore and violence when it shows up in the article correspondent to when they are talking about it.
Yeah.
I guess you could argue that it's like slightly altered in the sense that they omitted a lot of examples, but otherwise, like, I don't think we should take off for that, so
Yeah.
I guess 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, normally I would say that deserves a 1 because of how much they removed, but once again, due to it involving children and parents, and that being a channel for children, I'm gonna have to say 0.
Yeah.
Deviates from the plot of the article.
0.
Yeah.
0.
Offensiveness / only men in video.
Was there a single brown person?
Well, no, but it was like literally all Europe. Oh yeah, they went to Asia. It technically hit Asia too,
Yeah.
and they didn't.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Also,
Oh, and
like,
the United States and Canada were also places it could have popped up in. Oh no, that needs to be added a 1 because of no brown people, no Asian people. They're all just white, 100% white.
mhm.
Oh, I thought they were going to get an 100.
Oh, they'll get a 5. Or I guess a 95. How's it gonna get?
Yeah, so you said 1, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, 1.
because literally no black people, no Asian people, no Spanish people or anyone else. Because let's face it, the United States and Canada are both mixing pots with every color.
I'm just gonna say this right now. Jerry can attest to this. That has been the best SCP content farm video out of all the content farms so far.
Yes. We've gotten frustrated at Dr. Lucius for adding boobs to every video for some reason or another. Literally every video. Even ones where they talked about, like, something that's probably not appropriate to bring up after Yule Man.
Yeah, and also racism and rewriting of SCP and SP Chronicles.
Yeah, and it was very blatant racism to the point where, like, man, they would make jokes about one character all the time because he was Chinese.
I was talking
the
about a
few-
different
the one-
content farm.
The one time they showed
Yeah.
a flashback for that character, well, they showed 2 different flashbacks for that character in 2 different episodes, but in both of those episodes, when they did that, it was literally nonsense wording instead of actual Chinese.
Yeah.
They could have literally looked up hotel, bus stop, any of those basic words, but they didn't. They just used random words.
Yeah. Anyways, Jerry, do you want to read the next SCP?
Sure, and that one is 439.
Yeah, the Bone Hive.
Oh,
We've done this before.
Yeah,
I don't like the Bone Hive.
I actually really like the Bone
Oh,
Hive.
Adurna,
I don't know why.
Anyway, Adurna, before we go to the Bone Hive, do you want to see my favorite depiction of the Yule Man?
Oh my God, what?
Here it is.
What the fuck?
Yep, that's a pretty cool version of the Yule Man.
Yeah, it's made by the artist who does art for Cousin Johnny. Another very fucked up SCP.
Mm.
One of my favorite SCP artists.